From the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Diversity recruiting efforts cannot be done in isolation, and it cannot be the only one thing that you do. Daniela Herrera. As International Women's Day is celebrated and the campaign theme of Inspire Inclusion, NITDA reaffirms its commitment to upholding a people-first culture that prioritizes diversity and inclusion. The agency is proud to champion the advancement of women in technology and remains steadfast in its dedication to creating a future where women and girls are not just participants but leaders and trailblazers in the digital technology landscape by constantly investing in women's leadership development and fostering inclusive environments. The agency aims to harness the full potential of women in driving innovation and shaping the trajectory of STEM and beyond. On today's episode, we're looking at empowering women in tech, NITDA's commitment to inclusion and innovation. I am Kingyose Waboke, and this is NITDA Impact.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
You can be a part of this program by logging on to our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Let's take a look at our top stories for the week. Nigeria's First Lady inaugurates ICT centers in 7 states. NITDA DG champions collaborative approach for Nigeria's digital transformation. Plus, NITDA DG advocates for women's inclusion in the digital economy. And now the news in detail. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in collaboration with the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, commissioned 7 ICT centers across the nation. The centers, which are aimed at providing women with access to digital skills and technology, were officially handed over to the benefiting states in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda of accelerating diversification through digitization and innovation. NITDA Impact Senior Correspondent Sophia Ogeze brings us details.
In order to promote digital inclusion and bridge the digital gap, Nigeria's First Lady and Chairperson of the Renewed Hope Initiative, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, in collaboration with the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, has commissioned 7 ICT centers across the nation. The ICT centers, strategically located in Cross River, Oyo, Niger, Jigawa, Ebonyi, Bauchi, and the Federal Capital Territory FCT will focus on implementing various IT programs and initiatives tailored specifically for women. During the commissioning ceremony in Bauchi, the First Lady reiterated the importance of empowering women through ICT training and technology access, stressing the role of these centers in advancing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda of accelerating diversification through digital innovation and inclusion.
Technology has become a positive tool in our world, shaping everything from communication and commerce to education and healthcare. Therefore, in the evolution of the digital economy, our women must not be left behind. Continuous training, access, and exposure to technology can open new opportunities, providing greater access to employment and thriving businesses. Presently, we are witnessing remarkable progress from our girls and women in the digital space, and it is truly inspiring. As we strive towards building a more inclusive and equitable society, I urge all the beneficiaries to take full ownership and maximize the learning advantages offered by these centers.
Also speaking, the Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed appreciated the First Lady for including Bauchi among the states benefiting from her laudable initiative, noting that this gesture will go a long way in complementing the efforts of his administration. He also expressed the state's readiness to partner with NITDA and the federal government to provide more empowerment opportunities for women, children, and vulnerable groups in the society.
Your Excellency, you have been a beacon of hope and opportunity. You have provided a welcoming and supportive environment where individuals of all ages, backgrounds, and abilities can come together to learn, grow, and support their families through the famous Renewed Hope Initiative.
In his remark, the Director General of NITDA, Kashfu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, said the agency is committed to contributing to the country's development by ensuring that every Nigerian is digitally inclined. He added that NITDA has designed a process where women are fully integrated into the ICT revolution in the country, stressing that for any program to succeed, women must be actively involved.
At NITDA, our vision for Nigeria is a digitally empowered nation, thriving on innovation and fostering inclusive growth through technology. So to achieve this vision, we crafted our strategic roadmap and action plan.
As Nigeria continues on her path towards digital transformation, initiatives like this are instrumental in ensuring that women are not left behind, but are equipped with requisite skills and opportunities to thrive in the digital economy. The inauguration of these centers represent concrete steps in attaining gender equality and foster inclusive development in Nigeria. Sophia Ogezi, reporting for NITDA Impact.
The Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, has underscored the crucial role of collaboration with stakeholders in the technology ecosystem to achieve a resilient and prosperous digital transformation for Nigeria. The DG stated this during his keynote address at the Omniverse Summit held at Landmark Event Center, Lagos. NITDA Impact correspondent Matthew Eloyi has details.
The Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, recently delivered a keynote address at the Omniverse Summit in Lagos, where he shed light on the collaborative effort between the federal government and private sectors to foster an enabling environment for digital transformation. The Omniverse Summit, aimed at propelling the digital economy across the continent, served as a platform to delve into narratives about Africa and Africans, a particular focus on reclaiming control of those narratives to reshape the future of economies, societies, and geopolitics. In his address, the DG outlined the federal government's commitment to co-creating private sector, emphasizing the implementation of NITDA's strategic roadmap and action plan 2.0 as a pivotal framework for driving digital innovation and growth. He underscored the importance of leveraging partnerships between the government and private sector to create an ecosystem conducive to technological advancements and economic development.
For me, collaboration is pivotal for the success of the ecosystem. Because when you talk about collaboration, it is about our shared goals, our shared resources and knowledge. How can we harness this to make an impact? And by working together, we can leverage the diverse expertise and perspectives to innovate, solve complex problems, and create value that no single entity could achieve alone.
The NITDA boss further stressed the role of digital technologies in addressing socio-economic challenges and driving sustainable development in Nigeria and across the African continent, stressing the need for concerted efforts to harness the transformative potential of technology to propel Africa towards a prosperous future.
And we also strongly believe that the best solutions emerge from the collective efforts, harnessing the diverse talents, experiences, and expertise and perspectives of our vibrant ecosystem.
The DG's address at the Omniverse Summit reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to harnessing the power of technology as a catalyst for inclusive growth, socioeconomic development, and global competitiveness. Matthew Eloy, reporting for NITDA Impact.
At an event commemorating the 2024 International Women's Day, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, delivered a compelling address emphasizing the importance of investing in women to accelerate progress. The one-day conference at the trade fair, organized by the Office of the Special Assistant to the President on Women Affairs, gathered stakeholders to discuss women's role in entrepreneurship, economy, and nation building under the theme Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. Again, Matthew Eloy is standing by with details.
In a resounding address at the one-day conference and trade fair organized by the Office of the Special Assistant to the President on Women Affairs to commemorate the 2024 International Women's Day, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency NITDA, Kashifu Inowa Abdullahi CCIE, championed the theme Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. The NITDA boss, who was represented by the agency's nodal officer and head of Savicom unit, Mrs. Tarindi Undoni, underscored the invaluable contributions of women across all spheres of life, emphasizing their pivotal roles in shaping societies, promoting inclusivity, and inspiring future generations. Acknowledging the transformative potential of technology and digital innovation, the DG emphasized NITDA's commitment to creating an enabling environment that maximizes the potential of women and girls. He announced the agency's ongoing efforts in formulating the National Gender Digital Inclusion Strategy aimed at addressing barriers hindering women's full participation in the digital economy and reducing gender disparities in access to and use of technology.
It is indeed a pleasure to be here with you to celebrate International Women's Day with the theme Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. Women play an important role in all facets of life, and their valued contributions shape the world we live in.
Earlier in her welcome address, the Special Assistant to the President on Women Affairs, Fatima Abubakar Farouk, highlighted President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to gender inclusiveness, citing the highest representation of women in his cabinet as evidence of this dedication. She also outlined recent activities spearheaded by the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, to empower women. These include the Women ICT Training Empowerment Program in collaboration with NITDA, the National Scholarship Program, financial support for families of fallen heroes, as well as the Renewed Hope Elderly Support Scheme across Nigeria.
It is with great honor that I welcome you to the 2024 International Women's Day. I would like to acknowledge the exceptional focus of the Presidency and its Renewed Hope agenda on the empowerment and well-being of women and girls. The President so far has the highest representation of women in his cabinet.
As the world celebrates International Women's Day, the call to action by the Director General of NITDA serves as a rallying cry to collective effort towards gender equality and women's empowerment in Nigeria's evolving digital landscape. Matthew Eloy, reporting for NITDA Impact.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Time now for NITDA's cybersecurity updates.
Instant loan apps, the risks and how to stay protected is what we're going to share with you on this week's cybersecurity update. I am Mansur Aliyu Hassan and thank you for joining us. People in need of money may be tempted by the promise of a hassle-free microfinance software that guarantees loans in a matter of minutes and does not require any paperwork, verification or signatures. Users must, however, exercise caution and weigh the risks and hazard involved with such offers, particularly when they pose a serious risk to their lives. Additionally, users need to be warned that many instant loan apps use harsh or unethical methods to recover money. When an individual downloads such apps, many a times they need to give permissions to the app to access their contact numbers, pictures, location, etc. In cases where a borrower delays or defaults in payment, the money lenders employ high-pressure tactics such as constant harassment and threats, sending notices or warnings to the borrower's contact numbers or threatening severe legal actions. To stay protected, avoid downloading or registering loan-based applications. If you must, carry out a background check on the loan company running the app. Read and understand the app terms and conditions before you accept. Be cautious as your contact details, photographs and location can be copied by these money lenders. Ensure that these money lenders are Nigerian data protection regulation compliant. That's all we have for you this week. Stay tuned for more updates and thank you.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
This week, our insight is on Empowering Women in Tech, NITDA's commitment to inclusion and innovation.
In commemorating the 2024 International Women's Day themed Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress, and the overarching campaign theme Inspire Inclusion, the imperative of integrating and valuing women's aspirations across all sectors, particularly in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics (STEM), is underscored. The global call to action advocates for proactive support for women and girls, especially in leadership roles, acknowledging their transformative potential in driving innovation and progress. At the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, this theme resonates deeply as inclusion has always been a guiding principle in executing the agency's mandates. The Strategic Roadmap and Action Plan 2024 to 2027 reflects this commitment with a primary strategy focused on fostering digital literacy and cultivating talents with a significant target audience of 40% women. This initiative aligns seamlessly with the President's agenda of reforming the economy to deliver sustained inclusive growth, emphasizing the importance of empowering women and driving economic progress through technology. Education and mentorship stand as crucial pillars in empowering women to excel in STEM careers. Through initiatives such as digital literacy programs and mentorship opportunities, NITDA is dedicated to providing equal opportunities and cultivating diverse perspectives within the digital technology sector. By investing in women's leadership development and fostering inclusive environments, the agency aims to harness the full potential of women in driving innovation and shaping the trajectory of STEM and beyond. As International Women's Day is celebrated and the campaign theme of Inspire Inclusion embraced, NITDA reaffirms its commitment to upholding a people-first culture that prioritizes diversity and inclusion. The agency is proud to champion the advancement of women in technology and remains steadfast in its dedication to creating a future where women and girls are not just participants but leaders and trailblazers in the digital technology landscape.
My name is Isimeme White. I'm the founder of Genius Up. I am a social entrepreneur and I'm big on digital transformation, especially when it comes to businesses, when it comes to talent development. I just want to always use technology to solve social problems like I've always done. Genius Hub, we are very intentional when it comes to talent development and job matching. Our offices in Africa, Nigeria, Rwanda, Abuja, Kano, Lagos, of course, Edo State, where we have the headquarters. At Genius Hall, we've trained over 16,000 young persons and we've been able to match 70% of them up with jobs. And guess what? The 30% are the startups who use our co-working space, where we provide them leadership and mentorship in diverse states. So at Genius Hall, we train, we develop, and we market talent.
In furtherance to this commitment, NITDA continues to implement initiatives aimed at promoting gender equality and empowering women in the digital technology sector. One such initiative is the Women in Tech program, which provides training, mentorship, and networking opportunities for women aspiring to pursue careers in technology. Through partnerships with industry leaders and educational institutions, NITDA strives to create a supportive ecosystem that encourages women to thrive and excel in STEM fields. Additionally, NITDA is actively involved in advocating for policies and regulations that promote gender diversity and inclusion in the technology sector. By collaborating with government agencies, non-profit organizations, and industry stakeholders, the agency works to address systemic barriers and biases that hinder women's participation and advancement in STEM fields. Through these collective efforts, NITDA seeks to create a more equitable and inclusive digital technology landscape where women are empowered to contribute their talents and expertise fully. Furthermore, NITDA recognizes the importance of celebrating the achievements and contributions of women in technology. The agency regularly hosts events, conferences, and award ceremonies to honor women leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs who are making a significant impact in the digital technology sector. By showcasing these success stories and role models, NITDA aims to inspire the next generation of women to pursue careers in STEM and become leaders in their respective fields. International International Women's Day and the campaign theme of Inspire Inclusion serve as important reminders of the ongoing efforts to promote gender equality and empower women in the digital technology sector. Through initiatives focused on education, mentorship, advocacy, and celebration, NITDA remains committed to creating a more inclusive and equitable future where women are valued and included as leaders and innovators in STEM fields. Happy International Women's Day celebration to all, and may we continue to work together towards a brighter and more inclusive future for women in technology.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Our tech tips for the week is on updating your Microsoft Exchange servers to avoid being compromised. Here are things to do. 1. Update all on-premise systems immediately. And 2. Patch all infected systems.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Up next is Innovation Hub.
My name is Ife Malo, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Clean Technology Hub. We're a hybrid hub located in Abuja, Nigeria. And what we do is we do work in the energy access sector and climate change sector. So our work intersects both across these two sectors. I think NITDA can encourage more women to come into the space, into the tech space generally, by running more women-focused program. I think they're doing a good job already. But when you're doing it with people who are already far advanced, you're doing it with a community of persons where there's one part of the community that is already far advanced and has, advantages. When you're bringing then women into the space, they then feel very discouraged because they feel like they can't compete, they can't keep up.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Through collective efforts, NITDA seeks to create a more equitable and inclusive digital technology landscape where women are empowered to contribute their talents and expertise fully. Furthermore, NITDA recognizes the importance of celebrating the achievements and contributions of women in technology. That is why the agency regularly hosts events, conferences, and award ceremonies to honor women leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs who are making a significant impact in the digital technology sector. By showcasing these success stories and role models, NITDA aims to inspire the next generation of women to pursue careers in STEM and become leaders in their respective fields. To learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or all our social media handles displayed right on your screen. Just before I say my goodbyes, we have a message from the DG of NITDA in commemoration of the International Women's Day.
I'm Kashif Abdullahi, the Director General and CEO of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. I wish you Happy International Women's Day 2024. This year's theme, Inspire Inclusion, is a strong call to action, reminding us of the importance of valuing and including the aspirations of women and girls, especially in digital innovation. At NITDA, our vision for Nigeria is a digitally empowered nation, thriving on innovation and fostering inclusive economic growth through technology. This vision is unattainable without embracing women's inclusion. We believe in harnessing diverse talents and perspectives. Therefore, our initiatives aim for at least 40% women participation, in line with the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope for inclusive growth. Let us commit to supporting our women and girls into leadership roles, shaping a more inclusive and prosperous future. Happy International Women's Day.
Until we come your way next time, our special appreciation goes to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Honorable Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, and the entire management and staff of NITDA for this program. I am King Waboke. Thank you for watching.